reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Look at you, dig that.
Boom.
Welcome to the front row of sports entertainment. I'm Matt Topolsky, and he's Brad Gilmore for the reality of wrestling. Brad, we have an action-packed edition of the show, as always, tonight. But before we get into that, we have to talk about what we saw at the conclusion of last week's episode. Rex Andrews and Cameron Cole, a very controversial end to that matchup. We will hear from both of those competitors later on tonight.
And you got to think of what his motivation was. Was it to save his friend, or was there something else going on? I have no idea.
In addition to that, we are going to see the Diamonds division in action tonight, but starting off the action this week on the row, it's the debut of Van Harrison.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the French Quarter, weighing 175 pounds, Jason.
Well, we get the action started this week on the reality of wrestling with the Devo of the row.
Yeah.
It's Jason.
You gotta spell his name, right?
Yes.
J-E-I. S, accent, over the A, N. Jason.
I gotta be honest with you, that's not what I have on my format. I have J-A-Y.
No.
S-O-N.
No.
Jason.
You don't prep at all, do you?
Jason.
You do not prep at all. You're like John Madden.
Like Jay.
You just say things.
As in Jay the neighbor and son, as in son, but it says song.
Jay the neighbor.
Yeah.
It's Jay Song.
Everybody has a neighbor named Jay.
J-E-I-S, accent over the A-N. He's a beautiful man, if I do say so myself.
Well, we are so glad to have him join us once again, straight from Perry.
And his opponent, making his wrestling debut from Lubbock, Texas, weighing in at 280 pounds, Van Harrison.
Well, here he comes, the big man, Van Harrison. I love Jay Song. That's my guy. We are taking selfies in the back with each other, but I do not envy him right now.
Well, what you call a selfie may be considered a before picture after Van Harrison is done. It's the standout prospect of the reality of wrestling, Jim, who sent a strong message to Big Sean Studd a few weeks ago that he wasn't scared of the second generation giant. And now Van Harrison officially makes his reality of wrestling debut this week on the row.
He's definitely a guy that I wouldn't want to cross in the dark alley, TP. I'll tell you that much. Look at the size of him. Look at the size of Van Harrison.
Well, I certainly hope that Jay Son has taken out a Lloyds of London policy on his face. He may need it before this one's over.
I mean, Van Harrison was a all-star defensive end out of Louisiana Tech. Booker T signed him as a free agent, gave him a big fat contract to come out here to reality of wrestling and try his hand inside the squared circle. And Jay Son, though, he's gonna square up with him, and he might get the best of him. Look at that. Choke the big man out. Come on, Jay Son. Wow.
You can't mess with Jay.
Oh, no.
Oh
my goodness!
Oh.
Jay Son just launched through the air like a human dart. Irish whip.
Man, he charged in that turnbuckle full steam ahead. Man, hurting his shoulder there.
Jay Son trying to chop down this giant tree that is Van Harrison.
Van Harrison sends him into the ropes, swing and a miss. Oh, he's going for that headshot. Van Harrison
He caught Jay Son in midair like a child.
Oh.
Power slam, cover, 1, 2, count to 1,000.
Wow.
Your winner, Van Harrison.
Game, set, match.
Wow.
Van Harrison sending a message to Big Sean Studd and the Reality of Wrestling locker room that he is not here to play around.
I mean, Jason is a great competitor in his own right, but he was in there and he got manhandled by Van Harrison.
You know, when I was a kid, I remember my mom telling me the story of Legion, the demon. There was a man that lived in tombs, an impure spirit. And every day he cried out in misery. Everyone in the town could hear it. And then one day Jesus showed up in a boat. When he saw Jesus, he couldn't help but to run to his feet and drop to his knees, begging him not to cast him away. Jesus replied, "What is your name?"
For we are Legion.
The man continued to beg Jesus, "Please don't torture me." He saw some pigs from afar, decided, you know what? Instead, cast me into those pigs. And they flew right off a cliff. I know how much you need this win tonight, Hendricks. I know how much you need this win for Legion. I also know how much the television championship means to me. So, Hendricks, I'm no pastor. I'm no priest. And I sure ain't Jesus. But if you need your demons exorcised, you could thank the man with the quickest kicks in the South.
Kylie Ray. Just a couple questions if you don't mind for Reality Wrestling.
Yeah, of course.
Are you ready for your main event tag team match?
Am I ready? Of course I'm ready. What do you mean? Of course, I was born ready. I'm ready. Miranda's ready. I'm assuming Ivory and Jada are ready.
Have you talked to your partner lately?
Of course, she's literally my best friend. I've talked to her all the time. And unlike Jada, Miranda actually answers my phone calls. And I mean, I call her, I learned my lesson. I call her the appropriate amount. I learned boundaries. I know, we had to talk about it. But I really hope that Ivory and Jada are as ready for this match as Miranda and I am. Because don't get me wrong, they're good. They're really good. I'll admit that. Jada, Ivory, you guys are good. But you have no idea what's in store for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, backstage here at the World Gym Arena, joined alongside Reality of Wrestling superstar Rob Barnes. Now, Rob, a couple weeks ago, I witnessed firsthand, the Row Nation saw the frustration, the pent-up consternation here in not having a match ready for you here. You doing okay?
Russo, like, I get it. And you know what? I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have come at you the way I did, but I think anyone can understand my frustration. Because first of all, the television championship is vacant. It's put on the line in a battle royal. Where's Rob Barnes? I got shafted. And then I turn up here, I fly in, and I find out that my match is cancelled. I'm not just some local talent that you can call up, get back in my car, and drive 15 minutes to my house. Okay? I had to fly in. You know how long it took to fly from Australia? Over 20 hours, Russo. Over 20 hours to come here and tell me my match is cancelled. So yeah, I was frustrated. No one can blame me for that. But I talked to Booker T, and he's going to give me an opportunity to get back into the title picture. So tonight, I have a match against one half of the tag champions Death Bear, Ryan Davidson.
And a very important match at that here. Ryan Davidson, an opportunity for you to get back into the title picture. You've probably had some time to think about your match here on your long flight over. How are you preparing here for tonight's big matchup?
Look, the Bear, Ryan Davidson, I know this is a big matchup. He's under the tutelage of Stevie Ray. That makes him quite dangerous. He's a former television champion. He's the current tag champion. But I used to be a Raw heavyweight champion. And since returning, I'm all about getting bigger and better victories. And what way to do that than against Ryan Davidson? So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to believe in one thing, Russo. One thing. And that's RBFB. Rob Barnes fights back. And that's how I'm going to beat Ryan Davidson.
Introducing first, from Sydney, Australia, weighing 95 kilos, Rob Barnes.
Here comes Rob Barnes. Aussie, 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 DP. Fans love Rob Barnes. And he loves the fans.
We saw Rob Barnes' brush with a near career-ending injury, a few months ago. He returned in an emotional message to the Row Nation that he wasn't going to let it stop him. He has powered through, and he is trying to rise up the reality of wrestling rankings.
His opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Stevie Ray from Bel Air, Texas, weighing 260 pounds, Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
One half of the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, a former Reality of Wrestling Television Champion, and a cornerstone of Stevie Ray Incorporated. It's the Bear, Ruthless Ryan Davidson. We had the honor and privilege of Death Bear joining us here at the commentating table recently. They were a much bigger fan of yours, of course, than they were of mine.
Well, who isn't, TP? Let's be honest with ourselves. Who isn't? Stand for the champs. Come on.
Well, Ryan Davidson is in singles action this week. And almost all of Stevie Ray Incorporated are here at ringside.
Thank you for standing. Ryan Davidson. And look who's going to join us here at the commentary table.
It is the president of Stevie Ray Incorporated himself, Stevie Ray.
What did you say?
The president of...
Keep my name out of your mouth.
Keep your name out of his mouth. Tell him about it. Tell him about it.
You don't badmouth me. Where's my head?
Right there, Stevie.
Thank you.
Forgive him.
I'm not.
That's good. Come on now, TP.
Well, welcome to the commentating table, Mr. Stevie.
Yes. Yes.
How you feeling, Stevie
Yes.
Ray?
I come to do commentary today because my man, Ruthless Ryan Davidson, probably, undoubtedly, might be the best wrestler in this part of the country.
Hey, I don't disagree with you. Former Reality Wrestling Television Champion. He is now the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champion, two-time champion.
Please lay down his accolades if you don't mind.
Oh, he is one. He is a Reality Wrestling veteran. One of the originals. He's been on top since he's been here. He's been in all championship matches. He's main evented shows. And with his expert tutelage, he's gone straight to the top.
You hear that, Patowski?
I do. I hear it loud and clear.
Now look at this G-Bron that he's in the ring with. A so-called Rob Barnes. A so-called Australian. From what I can gather, this man is not even from Australia. This man is probably from somewhere in the South Pacific, and he swam over here. As far as I'm concerned, Donald Trump should be building a wall between here and Australia and not Mexico.
Well, a brutal knife-edge chop from Ruthless Ryan Davidson. I think there's no doubt about it that Ruthless Ryan Davidson has enjoyed the best success of his career under your expert tutelage, but there's also been some questions about you getting involved physically at ringside.
Don't you start that. Don't you start that. I've never got in a physical confrontation with anybody unless I was paid to get in the ring and do what I do.
Or
unless
he was physically assaulted like you were by Evan Snow a few weeks ago. You were physically assaulted. You should call a lawyer.
Covering from Rob Barnes, hooks the leg, kick out at 2.
I have Walker, Texas lawyer, on the phone as we speak.
That's right.
Now look at this guy.
Look at him.
Rob Barnes, this guy is overrated, underachiever, and my man, Ruthless Ryan Davidson, is going to end his very existence on this planet.
sit-out suplex from the top rope.
Stand up.
Cover here.
Stand
One,
up.
two, and a kick out from Rob Barnes at the last moment.
Come on.
Stay down.
I can't stand this. I can't stand Australians coming to America and taking jobs from hard-working Americans like myself.
Talk about it.
As far as I'm concerned, Rob Burns, he is an alien. Nobody knows who he is. Somebody needs to find out if he has a passport. Somebody needs to find out if his name is really Rob Burns, because I don't think it is.
Don't go anywhere, because the reality of wrestling rolls on after this break.
Stand up for greatness. Stand up for greatness.
Stand up for greatness. Man, come on now.
Oh, look at this sound.
Reversal there from Rob Barnes.
Barnes makes me sick. Rob, look at this guy, man. This guy shouldn't even be in the ring, but we had to take the contract and honor it.
Hey, you're about your money. I understand.
We had to honor the contract.
I understand.
Oh!
Look at that, though.
Excellent cutoff there from Ruthless Ryan Davidson, but kick out at 2 once again.
Don't you see greatness in the ring, Potowski? Don't you see greatness in the ring? Why don't you talk about it? Why don't you talk about him like you talk about everybody else? Why don't you do it now? Your cat got your tongue. Why don't you do it right now? This is the top guy in this business. Why don't you do it, Potowski?
There is no question that he is one of the top.
What do you mean one of? What do you mean one of? I said the, whichever way you want to pronounce it. You say it right now. You say it right now.
Ryan Davidson is one half of the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
You know something, brother? I'm this close. I'm this close to coming over there and really telling you what I really think about you. But I'm not going to do that right now because I have to watch greatness. How does it feel to be watching greatness? How does it feel?
Amazing. It feels amazing for me.
You tell him, Brad.
I know greatness when I see it.
Yes.
And what I see is I see Ruthless Ryan Davidson, a great American, a great performer, a champion in this business.
You think you see greatness when you look in the mirror in the morning.
Well, so does Stevie Ray. That's the same thing.
The man does.
Thank you, Steve.
The man knows greatness when he sees it.
Champions recognize champions.
This man is cheating. Champion knows champions. Yes. You know that. And furthermore,
springboard here from Rob Barnes.
There you go.
But caught into a sit-out powerbomb. An innovative maneuver there. Cover one.
How'd he kick out?
How does it feel to be watching Grayson Potowski? How does it feel? How does it feel?
Wonderful.
Yeah, it should. It should. Look at all these people who paid good money to see greatness.
Greatness.
They didn't say pay money to see Rob Barnes. Matter of fact, when Rob Barnes come in, they should get their money back. That's what they should do.
Oh, and wait a minute now, and here comes Alex Reigns into the ring.
Get him, that's right. That's right. The sucker makes me sick. As of right now, I'm gonna show you why he makes me sick.
Well, Big Stevie Ray, not a big fan of Rob Barnes, or yours, but mainly Rob Barnes. Team Death Bear really taking it to Aussie Rob Barnes. And here comes Stevie Ray.
Yes, what we're witnessing right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, is a gang assault perpetuated by Stevie Ray Incorporated. Oh, come on! It's 3-on-1. The tag team champions and Stevie Ray taking apart Rob Barnes.
Well, hey.
And of course you sign off on this.
Hey, I'm just saying, Rob Barnes stuck his nose in Stevie Ray Incorporated's business, and that's what happened.
Now, you see this punk right here? He shouldn't even be in this country. All you suckers should get up on your feet and look at greatness right here. Look at greatness. Donald Trump is going to build a wall to keep suckers like this out of this country. I hate Australia. I hate this punk. Get back, fool. I hate this punk. I hate Australia. When you want to mess with me, when you want to mess with the greatest tag team since Harlem Heat, this is what's going to happen. All you punks, get up on your feet. Get up on your feet.
Will you please sit down?
I'm getting up on my feet. I'm listening to a great man.
Get up. Rob Barnes is nothing.
motionless. And you are standing up and applauding this. It's despicable, it's disgusting, and quite frankly, there's no place for it here at Reality of Wrestling. Your winner by disqualification, although it doesn't look it right now, Rob Barnes.
Row Nation here alongside El Campeon, the reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling champion, Gino. Gino, earlier tonight, we heard from JJ Blake describe enthusiastically his game plan against you next week in the main event for this very championship. How are you preparing against JJ Blake?
I heard JJ. I heard him multiple times emphasize about El Nino. You know what that means? The kid, a boy. Do I look like a boy to you? Does El Campeón look like a boy to you? After I beat Snow a couple of weeks ago, I proved that here, the Reality of Wrestling, I am the man. Here at the Reality of Wrestling, nobody can touch me because I am El Intocable here. And JJ, hope you're listening. Because this boy, this 21-year-old boy, is a two-time Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion. How many times have you held this? How many times have you held this?
Record book shows 0.
Not even once. And I don't got a plan to beat him, because I don't have to. When my hand delivered a scarlet letter next week, I will prove why I am not great, not good, whatever it is. I am El Campeón.
Tonight's Reality of Wrestling Rewind is brought to you by the King of Solar Screens. Call them today for a free estimate. If Cameron Cole can find a way to defeat Rex Andrews and capture that Texas title. Oh. Super kick! It stunned Rex Andrews, and he goes back to the leg.
Rex Andrews knows he's not going to stand with him now.
Well, he was stunned by that first super kick, but the second one connects flush. Incredible! Cameron Cole to capture the championship! Oh my goodness!
Wow. What a match.
Cameron Cole has taken it to another level here tonight. Rex Andrews has to be shocked by it, but wait a minute. Into that armbar.
If he breaks the hands, this is going to be it for Cameron Cole.
Cameron Cole trying to battle out. It's clear now that part of that strategy, there's that armbar.
Bartek.
And what is Bartek doing? He just threw in the towel.
Bartek threw in the towel. To see Cameron Cole's arm get ripped out of its socket. You didn't want to see that either, did you?
Absolutely not.
He did the humane thing. He's checking on him. He came and rushed to his aid earlier in the match. Who knows? He might have been a little jealous. You know, I mean, he might have wanted to reach that spot.
I don't know if
Cameron
I would go
Cole,
that far.
Hey, Cameron Cole in this relationship has always been Jay-Z, and Kiefer's always been Kanye. He's always been the little brother. He's always been the number 2 guy. Maybe a little bit of a disagreement here.
Well, Cameron Cole doesn't look all too happy, but he was in the center of the ring with no place to go. And we have seen what Rex Andrews has done before. Cameron Cole, a valiant effort, but tonight it comes to a conclusion after Bartek throws in the towel.
Cam, I've been looking over this entire building for you. This isn't even our locker room. Are you really upset about what happened out there? No. Let me finish. I went out there to support you. I went out there to be your cheerleader almost. But when I saw Rex Andrews hyperextend your arm, what was I supposed to do? I had no choice but to throw in the towel.
What do you think, that if I won the title, like, things would change? We'd still be a team. But it doesn't even matter anymore, like... You see, it's not your choice to decide whether I quit or not. It's mine.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting for this my whole entire life. It is such an honor to meet you.
Good to
Thank
meet you,
you.
man. Yeah, absolutely.
Rex, beautiful championship, man.
Thanks,
Great match
man.
against Tempo.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Hey, how you doing,
Thank
buddy?
you so much.
Yeah,
I really
man.
appreciate that you're doing this. It's really awesome.
Sure, man. Sure, yeah. Take it. Enjoy the show. Hey.
There, man.
How you guys doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good.
It's
Absolutely.
nice to meet you.
And nice to meet you. Here you go, buddy.
You're one of his favorite wrestlers.
One of his favorites.
Mm-hmm.
What's this shirt?
Gino.
Gino.
Mm-hmm.
Gino's his favorite.
Do you mind signing the shirt as well?
I think it's not enough for you guys. Next one. Sorry. Next one, please.
Here's a tag to Jonathan Vega. Jonathan Vega going against Major Payne.
On midair.
Can't let him catch you in that one.
Cover here from Cedric Payne. Kick out at 2.
I gotta dig what La Familia's doing. Meeting two tough guys from the hood, making sure they try and keep things in check. And you know what? They're not bad guys. I mean, they would never beat us by any means.
Absolutely not.
I mean, well, they're not bad guys. They're tough.
Innovative move there from Jonathan Vega. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 2.
Should have hooked that leg a little deeper, man. You know what I mean?
You gotta get a nice deep hook to the leg. Not enough guys know how to hook a leg properly these days.
Or definitely know how to go deep. Yeah.
We do. Ryan Davidson actually invented hooking the leg, if y'all did not know that.
That's right.
True story.
Wikipedia, you can look that up, I'm telling you. It's there.
If he wanted to hook you, you'd be hooked.
That's right.
Well, I'm just a
What do you think?
commentator.
What do you think of the Alpha Unit? What are your thoughts on Major Cedric Payne and Jasper the Hammer Davis?
Look, we already talked about this in the past.
Cover here. Kick out at 2.
What is that?
Really?
Really?
What kind of
Are the
question is that?
Patriots rolling into the playoffs without Belichick? I don't think so.
Exactly. What's there so wrong? Oh, wow.
You gotta
look at
dance
this.
with who brought you.
Oh, wait, Jasper the Hammer's getting fired up.
It could be hammer time here any moment. Ooh, swinging neck breaker from a former reality wrestling champion in his own right.
Wow. You know, I'll tell you this right now, as tough as La Familia is.
Wait. Why is Kerry let some fans in here?
Wait a minute, the Pride.
Why are there fans?
And Taylor Ransom have hit the ring. And it's absolute bedlam out here.
Is that them?
Pride.
Why are they dressed like fans?
Ransom. What?
Taylor Ransom and the Pride. What are they doing out here?
I guess this means we're not defending the titles against anybody.
Pride right now. A double power bomb here with Cedric Payne. Come on.
Brutal.
Wow. Taylor Ransom and the Pride making their presence felt.
Well, gentlemen, I think the Pride's looking directly at you.
Uh-oh.
You're not taking this right here.
Over here.
Are you
ringside.
right here? You must be on something. We're the greatest tag team ever.
Always looking good.
Ryan Davidson, Reality Wrestling. Couple questions.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to walk out the door.
Well, how do you feel about Pride and Ransom ruining the number one contenders match?
You know, the only thing that they're going to ruin is the spotlight that's supposed to be on me and Alex Rance. I mean, we're Tag Team of the Year, 2016 Road Awards. Team Death Bear, 2-time Tag Team Champions. And see, I've been in the ring with both men. I've been in the ring with Pride, and we've had our wars in the past, but if Pride knows anything about me, I left him laying broken in half the last time him and I were in the ring together. And as far as Taylor Ransom not being a kid anymore, well, I don't think he's ready to get hit in the mouth like a grown man. So, you ask me that I'm worried. I'm not. Because Team Death Bear will do what they've always been doing. Winning.
Well, are you at all concerned that Booker T might actually make Death Bear challenge all 3 tag teams?
Wait. What are you talking about? Book wouldn't do anything like that. Are you kidding me? Come on, we're Team Death Bear. It's always one-on-one. There's no way, no how that all 3 teams are going to go against us at one time. That's nuts. That's crazy. There's no way. No way.
Well, rumor has it, he might handpick one, or he might have all 3 face Team Death Bear for the tag team titles.
I got to talk to Stevie.
Row Nation, Chris Russo here, backstage once again with J.J. Blake. JJ, you found out last week you're the new #1 contender for the Reality Wrestling Championship. Next week, you are going up against Gino one-on-one in the main event. What's your game plan here going up against the champ?
The Blake end. What you mean? What the game plan? Have you seen me? Have you seen me in the ring? Wake up. Have you seen me in the ring?
Yes.
And what happens right before the 1, 2, 3?
A Blake.
A Blake end. Wham! Right there. So, but you want a game plan. Here's the game plan. This is the game plan because Gino's smooth. Gino can go. Boy, he like a Tesla, like a Cadillac, Lexus. That dude rides smooth. And that's cool. He has a smooth kicks. He can fly through the air. He can fly through the air like a bird. Okay, not like Superman, just like a bird. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, when he tries to go for one of those smooth kicks, he's gonna miss. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw him up in the air. Okay, have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
You have. Yeah. So step one of the game plan. Throw him up in the air. Stand back. He's up. Wham! Just like that. Just like, gonna bounce off. All right, but I'm not finished there. See, he might get fancy, do some of those fancy moves, and bam, right to the gut. Okay, bam, right to the face, and then bam, right to the back of the head. Okay, see, and then, we're not done yet because he might start fighting back. You know, he might start getting the people chanting Heartthrob or Gino or whatever they chant from. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, that is going to be the part. You got to pay attention to this part real close, okay? He might get me once. He might get me twice, all right? He might get me 3 times. Okay, I'm human. You know I'm human. J.J. Blake is human. But here's the thing, Chris. When he goes for that scarlet letter, oh, yeah. See, I know what it is. See, people act like that. The scarlet letter, when he goes for it, he going to miss. You going to miss. G-O-N, you going to miss. And right when you make a mistake, the first mistake you make, what's going to happen? Take a guess. Come on, take a guess. What you got?
A Blake end?
Say it right.
A Blake end.
One more time. You got one more chance. Say it right.
A Blake end.
A Blake end! Bam! Come back, Chris Russo. That's what's going to happen. Okay? I'm looking in the eyes. I'm going to look them in the eyes. Gino is going to catch a Blake end. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to be the new... Say in your best voice. The new reality. Say in your best voice. You better say it like you got some sense. Go on. Come on.
And new Reality of Wrestling champion, J.J. Blake.
It's not because I'm good. It's not because I'm great. It's because I'm J.J. Blake.
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. And the king of solar screens. Call them today for a free estimate. Welcome back to The Row. Matt Topolsky and Brad Gilmore for the Reality of Wrestling. And Brad, we got to let everyone know, next week it's Gino versus J.J. Blake for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. In addition to that, a #1 contenders match between Brian Keith and Hendricks of Legion to determine who will be the #1 contender for the TV title. But our main event up next, it's Diamonds action, Brad.
Yeah.
I know you're excited about that.
I'm excited to see the Diamonds. Let's not waste any more time, TP. Time is money. Let's see some Diamonds division.
The following contest is a Diamonds Division Tag Team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Jada and the Black Diamond, Ivory Rubin.
Well, a few weeks ago here on The Road, Jada was just seconds away from tapping out to that crossface. courtesy of the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds champion Kylie Ray, when the Black Diamond, Ivory Robin, made her return and made her intentions well known. These two have formed a sorority of sorts, if you will, and they're in action this week.
Their opponents, the tag team of Miranda and the Diamonds Division champion, Kylie Ray.
Well, it looks like that screw loose Kylie Ray came with some backup this time, and that's Miranda.
The Diamonds Division champion loving the fact that she represents the Diamonds Division and Reality of Wrestling. You say a screw loose, I say Kylie Ray is just high on life, Brad Gilmore. She is loving this opportunity. And of course, it's great that she has Miranda in her corner. It's Kylie Ray and Miranda versus the Black Diamond, Ivory Robin, and Jada this week on the Reality of Wrestling.
I mean, well, it's great to see Ivory Robin back here in Reality of Wrestling. I gotta tell you what. Talking about a former Diamonds Division champion. The championship was presented to her by Lita, Hall of Fame women's champion.
Well, no love lost between these two. Kylie Ray and Jada, former BFFs, if you will. We saw that friendship go up in a ball of flames when the Diamonds Division championship came between the two of them.
But here's a fun fact, TP. Kylie Ray has beat both Ivory Robin and Jada for the Diamonds Division championship. You got to think that's going to play a factor here tonight.
Well, I also know that Jada thinks that she and Ivory have formed this alliance right now between the two of them, this friendship, if you will. If I know the Black Diamond, here's a cover, kick out at 2. It's that Jada should always be looking over her shoulder. At the end of the day, this may be a tag team matchup, but there is no tag team division in the Diamonds Division. This is every woman for themselves at the end of the day, and I think Jada needs to have her head on a swivel. Cover here for Miranda. Kick out at 1.
Kick out at 1. Now you talk about strange bedfellows, if you will. I mean, Princess Miranda and Kylie Ray just a few weeks ago were feuding for that Diamonds Division championship, but I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend, because now they're here together. And here we go. Black Diamond time. Ivory Robin making her return. Oh, drop toe hold, though. Not a great way to make your comeback.
Quick cover here. Pin attempt, just a 1 count. This is your main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. It is the Diamonds Division in action, and we want to hear from you. Use that hashtag on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, IG. It's hashtag RowOnCW.
And now the double team maneuvers. Team who's never tagged.
Oh!
Well, that's innovative.
And now the Diamonds Division champion with a cover here on a former Diamonds Division champion in Ivory Robin.
Miranda, the only one in this match to never hold Reality of Wrestling gold. Never been the Diamonds Division champion.
And how do you think that sits with her, Brad Gilmore, as she is in the corner right now of the Diamonds Division champion, Kylie Ray?
Not very good. You talked about Jada keeping her head on a swivel. I think if I'm Kylie Ray, I'm keeping my head on a swivel, because Miranda's always going to look for her opportunity to strike.
Double team maneuver here. Hooks the leg, cover center of the ring, but Ivory Robin slips out the back door, and now she's in a position where she needs to make a tag, but her tag team partner intervening right now, and it's not helping her out.
Ivory Robin looks like she was a rake to the eyes or a slap right to the face, one of the two, a backhand, if you will. All intensity, though, is Ivory Robin here in our main event tonight.
Double underhook suplex, perfectly executed by the Black Diamond. Drags Miranda, center of the ring, hooks the leg, 2 3/4.
Well, Ivory Robin been on hiatus, like she told us a couple weeks ago. It looks like she's been in the gym training, because she is as intense as ever.
Well, a handful of hair right there. And here comes Jada. Oh, and another handful of hair. Miranda being launched around the ring right now like a human pinball. Head first into the buckle, and now the Black Diamond and Jada in control of this Seesaw Diamonds Division tag team match. Hook of the leg here again. Lateral press, kick out at 2 from Miranda. Neither team has really established itself as of yet. Oh! And Kylie Rae eats an elbow and forearm from the Black Diamond. Fireman's carry here. Oh. Into a variation of a Samoan drop. Cover 2. But a kick out again from Miranda, who needs to make a tag to her partner, the Diamond's champion.
Can she make that tag, get the fresh woman in?
And a double team again here as Jada and Ivory continue to pick apart Miranda. Lateral press again. And muscle memory now to kick out here from Miranda. She has to be exhausted at this point.
Miranda big up and over. Oh, no, reversal.
Inside cradle, cover, 2! Kick out.
Oh, man. Kick to the gut by the Ivory Robin.
Oh, and a spear from Miranda. Can she make the pin, or can she make the tag? Both Diamonds are down. This is your main event on the road.
Well, she's on the wrong side of the ring. If she wants to get a tag in, can she make it all the way over?
Kylie Rae chomping at the bit. Here comes Jada. Here comes the Diamonds Division champion.
Oh, Kylie Rae doing quick work, making quick work of both women. Swing and a miss, uh-oh. Ivory up and over.
Oh, Jada from behind.
Uh-oh, up and over to Jada. Kylie Rae.
Oh!
Big shot, looking to suplex her back in. Oh, wait.
Oh, hold on a minute. Ivory had the bottom. Ivory had her boot under the bottom rope.
Well, an impressive win by Ivory, Robin, and Jada.
Well, I don't know how impressive I would call it when you consider the fact that Ivory had Kylie Rae's boot under the bottom rope, gave her no opportunity to kick out. Nevertheless, Jada has scored a pinfall over her former BFF, the Diamonds Division champion, Kylie Rae. More to come on this story next week on The Road.